Hey investors, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of tech? Buckle up because we're talking about the Invesco QQQ ETF, also known as QQQ. This bad boy is your backstage pass to the Nasdaq-100, a group of 100 of the biggest non-financial companies on the Nasdaq stock exchange. We're talking Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, the heavy hitters. QQQ is like a turbocharged engine for your portfolio, fueled by innovation and growth. Instead of betting on just one tech giant, you get a diversified slice of the whole pie. That's right, you can own a piece of the future without putting all your eggs in one basket. Think of QQQ as your one-stop shop for investing in the companies shaping our world. From smartphones to artificial intelligence, QQQ gives you a front-row seat to the tech revolution. But hold on, what exactly makes QQQ so special? Let's dive deeper. QQQ isn't just about any companies, it's about the trailblazers, the disruptors, the companies pushing the boundaries of what's possible. We're talking about the tech titans, the consumer discretionary darlings, and the industrial innovators. These are the companies developing the technologies, products, and services of tomorrow. Imagine owning a piece of not just one, but a whole basket of companies like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and Tesla. QQQ makes it possible. These companies are known for their rapid growth, cutting-edge products, and ability to adapt to the ever-changing tech landscape. Remember, QQQ is heavily weighted towards technology, with over half of its holdings in this dynamic sector. But it also includes companies in consumer discretionary, think Amazon and Nike, and industrials, like Tesla and Honeywell, giving you well-rounded exposure to growth across different sectors. By investing in QQQ, you're essentially hitching your wagon to the stars of the stock market. Now, let's talk dividends. While QQQ does pay a modest quarterly dividend, don't expect to retire on it just yet. Remember, this ETF is all about growth, and those high-flying tech companies often prefer to reinvest their profits back into research and development, fueling future growth. Think of it this way, QQQ is like that friend who's always investing in themselves, taking courses and starting new ventures. They might not be flashing cash today, but you know they're building something big for the future. So if you're looking for a steady stream of income, QQQ might not be your best bet. But if you're looking to grow your wealth over the long term by investing in innovation and the companies shaping our future, then QQQ could be your golden ticket. Hold on tight, because investing in QQQ can feel like riding a roller coaster. This ETF is known for its potential for high returns, but it's not without its ups and downs. Last year, QQQ was on fire, delivering impressive returns that had investors cheering. But this year, things have been a bit bumpier, with the ETF facing some headwinds. But hey, that's the nature of the beast when you're dealing with growth stocks. They're volatile, they're unpredictable, but they also offer the potential for huge gains. Just look at some of the companies in QQQ's portfolio. Amgen, a leading biotech company, recently announced stellar earnings, with revenue up over 10%. And Netflix, the streaming giant, saw its profits skyrocket as millions of new subscribers jumped on board. These are just a couple of examples of how the individual companies within QQQ can drive its overall performance. So what does the future hold for QQQ? Well, if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that the only constant in the tech world is change. QQQ's future returns will depend on a few key factors. First, the innovation engine needs to keep humming. The companies in QQQ need to keep developing groundbreaking products and services that capture the imagination of consumers and businesses alike. Second, economic conditions will play a role. Interest rates, inflation, and global events can all impact investor sentiment and market performance, including QQQ. Finally, there's always an element of risk. Tech is a competitive space, and even the biggest companies can stumble. Plus, QQQ's heavy concentration in technology means that any downturn in the sector could significantly impact its performance. But hey, that's the game we play as investors, right? We assess the risks, weigh the potential rewards, and make informed decisions. And for those who believe in the power of innovation and the long-term growth potential of technology, QQQ remains a compelling investment opportunity. So, if you're ready to embrace the future and potentially supercharge your portfolio, QQQ might just be the ticket.